guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video, and we have a TV show review. Today's TV show review is going to be of Marvel Zombies. To kick off our first review, or one of our first reviews, we're going to talk about Marvel Zombies Season 1. So this spins off from the What If episode that we saw with the What If episode from, I think it was like Season 1 or Season 2, where we saw Marvel Zombies. And so now we have a whole spin-off series where we see who has survived, who has been infected, and how has the universe, or this specific universe, been affected by this whole apocalypse. So this series is directed by Brian Andrews, and I want to get this out of the way real quick. When I first started watching this series, I noticed that this had 4 episodes, and that left me a little concerned because I was thinking to myself, I hope Disney is not cutting budgets by making TV shows less episodes, because to me, it feels like, hey, it's like a cock block, or it feels like, we're getting less, and I get, the whole idea of the argument of less is more, but I would have liked maybe more, but after watching this show, I kind of see why it was 4 episodes. But at the same time, I wouldn't have not minded if they kept going, or maybe we get a season 2 and they can extend that to at least 6 episodes, maybe 8. I don't know. I know there's only so much and some amount of time you can do with a show like this and with these characters, but I don't know. I just hope that going forward, this is not a telltale of Marvel now cutting back on TV show episodes, making them less and less and less and less, and defeating, what TV shows used to be, where it was 8 episodes, 6 episodes, sometimes 12, sometimes 18, sometimes more, etc. But for what it is worth, this is a pretty damn good show, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the cast is top-notch. You have, for the most part, a majority of the MCU actors do reprise their roles in this series, and I find it interesting to me is maybe it's good writing or just good acting, but there's something about some of these characters. They are written better in this show and in other spin-off series better than their actual material. Like, for example, I don't know what it is, but Dominique Thorne is just so much better here as Riri Williams than her actual Ironheart show. I don't know what it is. She's so much better in other projects, but not her own TV show. I could not tell you, but there's so many other great things about this series. Blade/Moon Knight is so awesome. We have all the zombies. The Horde is so awesome. The animation is awesome. The violence is so hardcore and so top notch. And the blood, they do not hold back. They go intense with a lot of moments. It's great. It's fantastic. You get to let these characters sink in with the emotions and feel these scenes. And I loved how these characters were. I mean, we have Baron Zemo in this universe. We have a zombie Namor. I love that a zombie Namor exists in this type of reality. There's just so much crazy shit. They just decided to go with it and they decided to just let loose. I love that we have Elizabeth Olsen that's just now coming back, doing shit with the MCU again, and maybe we'll see more of her in the future, but I'm so glad that she's just doing shit still. I'd love to just, I'd love to know what her thought process is right now. Even literally acknowledge and kind of call back to that What If episode, bring it kind of full circle, almost like connecting it, and having a fucking Infinity Hulk. That is so hardcore. Don't get me wrong, this show is great. This show's awesome. This show's epic. I think this was a really great move that Disney and Marvel decided to make this a spin-off series and expand upon this. But there are a few nitpicks, I will say. They are very unnecessary and not that deep, but these are just my little nitpicks. I will say there's one cringy scene, and that is when you have Shang-Chi and Awkwafina and the little road warriors, Mad Max style, all of a sudden just karaokeing to Journey, lights from Journey, and it's just really, it doesn't hit it for me, if I'm being honest. I think there's a missed opportunity with not having Okoye's actual actress here, because I would have loved if you actually had Okoye's actual actress, I forgot her name and I apologize for that, but the actual actress play Okoye in this series, and you get John Bernthal to be Punisher, and you get Michael Rooker to be Yondu, and you literally have The Walking Dead. Speaking of which, yeah, some of the actors don't really come back. I mean, I get it. Actors are hard to pay and really get everyone to have dialogue and write their characters and give them voice lines and also work into their schedules and all that movie, television industry, showbiz and everything. But I kind of wish they could have gotten everyone else maybe, because like, I mean, having Hemsworth be Thor would have been great. I don't know, just like little things here and there. Or I don't know, maybe have Mahershala Ali actually play Blade and give him a chance to be Blade in this MCU, in this multiverse, in this cinematic universe. Don't get me wrong, the voice actor who is Blade, Moon Knight in this universe is cool, he's badass, I love him, but what are we doing with poor Mahershala Ali? I mean, this guy is getting nothing. And I'm like, damn, man, like, come on. But other than that, I have no notes. I am going to give Marvel Zombies Season 1, I am going to give it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I'm still going to talk about it because it's just, this was really cool. And plus that ending, like the literal last few shots, the last scene is like, almost intense. It is almost scary. The idea of that Kamala and Wanda decided to, join forces because Wanda's our bad guy. Kamala decides to take her hand. She rewrites reality and Kamala thinks everything's peachy keen to the point where she has warped reality or warped Kamala to think that everything's peachy keen, but there's like glimpses and quick snippets and little edits and visions of what look like still the zombie invasion and the horde that have won, and Wanda actually still won, and it's still this hell that now Kamala's in. Also, another side note, I do hope that going forward, maybe in Avengers Doomsday, like the main MCU characters, like the 616 main cast, when they meet these characters, like let's say you have Yelena maybe meet, let's say Kamala Khan, and they meet each other and they exchange things, and maybe they have collections of their variant counterparts, like as if kind of like calling back to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where Doctor Strange had memories of his variant from another universe. So maybe everyone in a universe has memories of their variants meeting each other, and there's like this thing of like, we know each other, but we've never met before, or at least we've never met in this universe. But that's just a little thought I have. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to our videos every day, every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day, every week. Share the video with family and friends, all the good stuff, and more loose suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll do the best as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.